Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dilmer again, and today I want to talk about how to grow a community. Many of you know me from Twitter. You might see me in LinkedIn or even Facebook or Reddit, and to be honest, I try to be everywhere. I try to get as much awareness about what I'm doing on a regular basis, and the reason for that is because when I started working on my first game didn't really get any visibility. And then right after that point, all I was thinking about was how do I get exposure? How do I connect to my players? How do I connect to people, that are actually doing what I'm doing? And that's what I did. That's why I started as simple as, opening a Twitter account, opening a Facebook account, joining a few of the Facebook pages. And then right now I can say that I just joined YouTube, and these are the videos that I'm doing to connect with you. And what's interesting is I just barely started making these videos. It's been 3 weeks and I was able to grow from 0 to 500. I don't really want to focus too much on the numbers right now. It is really important because we want to see how things are doing. But what I want to share with you is how I actually did that. How did I grow my Twitter account? Did I grow my LinkedIn account? How am I growing my YouTube account right now? And it's a simple process, and it takes a lot of dedication. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna be, something that you do one day and it's an overnight grow, because that's not true. It's not gonna happen that way. I'm gonna be as honest as I can be. But what you can do is you can start with, if you haven't really been involved in social media as much, start with one channel. And what I did, I started with Twitter. And what did I do in Twitter? I started tweeting about, what products I was working on, games what I was working on, apps that I was working on, and then also explaining to people the challenges. And the reason why that is important to me is because I wanted feedback. Like, I wanted to see what other people were experiencing as well. And I didn't want to feel alone. I think I'm in the indie game industry. And a lot of times, it's lonely. It can get really lonely when you're working as a solo game developer, or even if you're working in a small team. I think, we get ups and downs, and it's always nice to have somebody right there for you, somebody that is going through your challenges, somebody that is going through, the learning experiences. And that's what I found in Twitter. I think Twitter is a great platform if you want to, connect with your audience. And, I had times which was interesting, I had times when I had some of my products cloned, some of my games cloned, and I didn't have to actually find that information. It was my following that was telling me, oh, Dilmer, your game got cloned, or this one, and I got really depressed because some of those games got cloned, but then after the fact, I realized that is actually a good thing. So yeah, you want to connect with your audience. That's number one. And you start with one platform. Start with Twitter or start with Facebook, and try not to do too much at once. Try to do 1 to 2 tweets per day, and then be consistent. Be consistent on what you're doing. And if you don't know really what to tweet about, what to talk about, just talk about the process. Like I really enjoy sharing information about what I'm working on, what struggles I'm getting. So it's really important that you do that, and don't try to be a perfectionist, because that really doesn't work. Twitter might be text, but people can really tell if you're telling the truth or not. So just be authentic. Try to be as humble as you can. Try to be somebody that offers value to the community. And then what did I do in LinkedIn? I did the same thing in LinkedIn. I started connecting with people. I started talking about, what I'm working on, what games I'm working on, and people like it. I mean, it's so cool to get instant feedback. I use LinkedIn many times I post in that platform before I post in Twitter. If it's, about a product that I really don't want to share right now, other than I want to share it with my professional network, and I get instant feedback, and I can use that feedback to improve my games. And lastly, YouTube. The reason why I did YouTube is because I wanted people to see who I was. I want them to know me. I want to share my story, and I want to provide value. And I want to provide value for more people that might not be in Twitter, that might not be in Facebook, but they might enjoy just watching a video on YouTube. And that's the reason why I started YouTube. I really enjoy talking about the process, and you always gotta be as authentic as you can. Try to, provide content that is valuable, not just any content. And the growth is gonna be, organic. You're gonna start getting a lot more people. You're gonna get a lot of trust from your community. One of the reasons why I grew so rapidly in YouTube was because I already established a following in Twitter. So a lot of people that follow me in Twitter, there were people that actually follow me in YouTube. So that's one of the reasons why I grew so fast. And for those who are listening to me right now, who subscribe and that met me in Twitter, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you following me. I know that you're watching right now, so thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about this video. And just remember to be authentic, to be yourself, and always focus about the person that is on the other side, the person that is reading your information. Just think about who you are and what do you expect from other people if you're following them, because that's gonna tell a lot in your stories. That's gonna tell a lot in anything that you write. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate your time, and don't forget to share. Don't forget to to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because that will help me in creating more videos like this, more content like this. So thanks again. This is Dilmer.